What do you think about the foul baiting? Like SGA's game, he's incredible at it, but he gets guys in the air, gets them to commit fouls, and it seemed like he got every call late in that game.
Well, you know what he does? He doesn't complain all the time. When Anthony Edwards stood over him, listen, bro, you're not putting your junk in front of no dude and stand over no dude. That's disrespectful.
I think legitimately Anthony Edwards has to chill with the junk.
Well, no,
like his junk is part of the conversation all the time.
The man never said a word. SGA never said a word. All he did was come back, step into you, step back, and bang, 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 bang. He talked with his game. And that's the whole thing about it. Listen, bro, I was one of the biggest trash talkers out there. But you know what? You answer people by running through their asses. You answer people by scoring on them, not taking them yard. That's how you answer them and shut them the hell up. But you can't do all that talking and get yourself out of your game.
Oh, no, I was about to say, JP, I don't think that's foul baiting. When you learn how to play
that's the NBA
basketball at the lowest level, whether it's rec league,
yeah, I mean, I get you.
You come control, hand up.
Yeah, like some of it. I think some of it when a guy jumps in there and you jump into him. If he jumps straight up and you jump forward, I think the foul should be on the offensive player. That's the one that initiated the contact.
But if you in the air and now you're in the air, you're impeding me from going forward.
No,
that's a foul.
But you're finna pull up a three. I'm inside the line and you jump into me. That's not impeding you.
I can lean into my shot.
I think that's something the NBA got to fix. But
I think they got to do something
because the foul baiter is James Harden.
Well, I said they made the rule for him.
I think Brunson and I think SGA have some of that in their game.
But listen, if you know the referees are going to call it, why not use it?
I think that's what they're doing. But much like this tush-push discussion, which we're eventually going to get to, we should find out about like voting today. Like it's just as a viewer, as a consumer, it gets annoying to watch. And then I think NBA refs are too involved in games anyway.
Well, I mean, listen, bro, the NBA got a lot of stuff they can clean up because I tell you, I think everybody that go to the hole take 3 or 4 steps. I watched my man, the left hand dude, I'm 30, Minnesota. Used to be with the Knicks.
Randall.
Yeah. I watched him last night do a 1-2 spin step and go up and nobody called anything.
Oh yeah, because they get a gather step now.
Bro, before their 2 steps. He went 1-2, he spin around, that's another step or 2, and then took a step to go up. They say, I look at that and say, dude, that was like 4 or 5.
It's the NBA playoffs are obviously awesome. I think the under-discussed topic from that game is just the way the Thunder plays defense. The length, the speed. I mean, they are so good defensively.
Look, SGA is 6'6". When you look at him,
what do you think his wingspan is?
I don't. It got to be a 7 foot wingspan. But on the court, he looks short compared to all his guys.
I know.
You know, and I think one thing you know,
he's 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan.
You think about this: when they have played every game, you look at most of their games at the end, they come together. If one guy is getting interviewed, the rest of them are right there. They do everything together. And that thing about togetherness and believing in and really caring about each other, you may not, a lot of people like to shoo that, poo on it. It makes a world of damn difference.
You know? Holmgren is 7'1", is what they list him at. 7'6" wingspan.
They're long, bro.
They are long.
They are long as hell.
This might be completely off base. I'm curious, though. There's an undeniable togetherness to your point about Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of those guys have been there a while, whether they were drafted or traded for. Do you think it helps being in a small market kind of for a team to stick together like that?
Nah, well, I mean, it comes down to the personalities on the team and how the coach and the whole organization runs that. And comes down to your star.
Sure.
Your star is SGA. He has their commercial together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all do stuff together, man. Sometimes your star is going to make your team, and a lot of times your star breaks your team. Because if that star is selfish, guess who else is going to be selfish? Everybody on the team. You know, I see something in them. Now, doesn't mean that Minnesota can't get the act together and come back and beat them.
Sure.
You know, but I just see them play a different level. And when they talk about how their stadium and how their fans have more of a college atmosphere. Watching them play, they have more of a college feel than they do NBA feel. NBA, you got a bunch of damn individuals. College guys normally kick it together, hang out together, you know, because that's basically what you do. You live in a dorm together, you hang out. They seem to act like that on that team. And I think last night, that little togetherness and control took them farther than Minnesota.
Well, and kind of just to counter my own question, I think you're right about the way a team is built and the way a team is coached and brought together and then how the players themselves react. Because the other team, I don't think you're getting to the NBA's Final Four if you all hate each other, but like the Knicks, granted, a bunch of them went to college together.
Yeah.
But like, that's a very together team. And they're playing in Madison Square Garden every night.
But
like,
what happens is this, Jay.
The market might not have anything.
Talent still overrules everything. But if you get to the end and everybody has the same level of talent and one team, everybody's together and they don't put their teams in terrible situations by doing individual-ish, okay, that team wins because they have less mistakes and less things to overcome. You know, you look at the way when Boston was playing against New York didn't make a lot of mistakes, didn't have to have a lot of stuff where they were in trouble. Boston, everybody want to take you one-on-one. You know, it comes down.
And just jack threes.
Yes. So, and last night, you saw they shot more threes than they did two-pointers. They shot 50-plus threes, dog. And they only made, 15 of them, I think? So, it's like you get to a point where when you got
15 and 51 for Minnesota.
Equal teams out there, all of a sudden, when those equal teams, all the other stuff surrounding it is what's going to decide the game. You hear coaches all the time say giveaways and takeaways. And it comes down to those stupid penalties as well in football. Totally. In basketball, it comes down to how many fouls you're going to commit. How many
so the fouls are dead even. 22 fouls each team.
How many turnovers they had?
Dude, they had 18 first half turnovers.
Okay, so you're not winning
the
too
Thunder
often.
had 13 steals.
All right, the fake gangster, Kendrick Perkins. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, Minnesota should be feeling good. He said, well, how about Oklahoma City? Their star is 2 of 13. They haven't done anything good, and they're only 4 points down. He said, if they get their act together, watch what happens. Second half, the man was proven right?